verses, man.
You know, you pulled a pizza one. Let's stay on this pizza topic.
Okay.
Something I think you'd be passionate about. I'm going to kind of be on I guess the moderator of this. I'm going to play both sides.
Okay.
Because I think this is going to be a good one. But
what do you got?
There is a big argument.
Big argument.
And I know it comes, especially when it's brought up to you. Chicago pizza.
Whoa!
Is it deep dish or is it thin crust?
All right.
Now, look, before you get in an animated little speech here.
Take it easy.
Which you will. I just gotta, I tell you, if I ask 10 people right now in the Texas area that we're at, I would say 90-95% of them would say deep dish. Not again saying that I agree with them. I'm just telling you that's where a lot of people say it. It's deep dish, it's deep dish, it's deep dish. Very few people say it's thin crust. So I just am very curious why you say it's thin crust when you're one of the minority.
Are you finished?
And here we go.
Let me tell you something. When I was growing up in Chicago, okay, I think I can vaguely remember one time when I had deep dish pizza as a kid. I was there for about 15, 16 years before I moved down here. Whenever I went out to restaurants, not Domino's or Pizza Hut or anything, we were talking about Baracco's, Nino's, Fox's Pizza, Giordano's. Went out with relatives for occasions of any kind, birthday parties, this and that with friends, okay? It was always thin crust pizza. What today is casually referred to as tavern style, because it's thin crust, cracker thin crust, cut into squares. The reason it's called tavern styles because in the early days of taverns or bars in Chicago, they served it as sort of like a snack. You know, for people who were drinking and want to eat a little something besides pretzels, you got some pizza there.
Okay, but again, just because you and your family were big fans of the thin crust, that doesn't necessarily mean that it is the Chicago pizza. Like, everybody knows New York style, Brooklyn style, big slices, all that. We get it. I feel like this little debate here is only from your side of the family.
No, it's not true. And I'll tell you why.
All right.
It's because, you know, I come down here and it took some time to figure out to find a place that actually had Chicago-style pizza, right? Because the ones that did served nothing but deep dish. But if you talk to anybody from Chicago, and I mean anybody, true, yes, some of them were my family, my godfather, his wife, some other family members, but you talk to anybody else up there, I guarantee you.
Then read my lips. I promise you.
I guarantee you it was thin crust pizza cut into squares.
I'm just telling you.
I don't care.
I had a friend go up there, and he said all he saw at pizza joints say Chicago-style deep dish pizza.
Well, your friend's lying. That's bullshit.
What do you mean he's lying? You don't know. Yeah, when's the last time you've been to Chicago?
I spent some time, but...
Now, look, and I know I'm pushing this agenda, one thing to rile him up, which is working. Another thing, just to play the other side. Now, if you're asking me, I like the thin crust better. I don't like all the crust deep dish. I don't like all that. It's too doughy. That's just my opinion. Yes, you get more toppings, more cheese. I get all that. But to me, it's like you're eating a pizza soup.
Yeah. Well,
with bread in it. It's just not my thing. The thin crust is awesome because, like you said, it's little thin crust.
Yeah.
And it's all cheese and topping, which is the best part of the pizza. Yeah, okay. But, again, to go back and to get on the narrator portion of this, again, you can say BS all you want. I've seen pictures of these pizza joints. Deep dish Chicago pizza.
Okay, I'll give you this. I don't know where this came from in the last 20, 25 years. Somewhere along the line, some jerk off or another decided it was a good idea to promote this from Chicago. So you got all these yahoos down here and all over the damn country believing that this deep dish stuff is the stuff that we scarfed down when I was a kid in Chicago, which is complete bullshit.
Damn, boy. That's what I'm talking about, Jake. My nigga, are y'all watching this?
Boy, man, this is really going off on the beaten path here. If we had an anger meter, it'd be flying off the out the handle.
It's everybody I talk to down here is, oh, it's or across the board. I mean, it doesn't matter. You go to California or Chicago, it's steep. It's bullshit. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you are, okay?
Whew. We need a little help on this. What do you think the authentic Chicago pizza should be? And it's interesting that it's Chicago because, like I said, you know what New York style pizza is. Texas, we don't really have a style. Texas is known for its barbecue, but then again, so are 20 different other cities in the world. We're known for our barbecue. Our barbecue's better. But anyway, that's a whole other debate. It's just like Chicago. It's this debate that's been going on. And you say, like you said, it is down here in Texas. You say, deep to Chicago, deep to Chicago. But like I said, I've had a friend that's gone up to Chicago and has seen it. The original deep dish Chicago pizza.
And that's true. It's just that, and it was an option growing up. And first of all, let me just say this. When I said, yeah, I don't care who you are, this and that, yeah, I didn't mean it like that.
But Meter's calmed down a little bit, so he's trying to resist.
Yeah, I've got to do some damage control here.
Yeah, he went off the deep end.
I didn't mean to, you know.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, right, yeah. But listen, somewhere along the line, somebody somewhere decided it was a good idea to promote this as a...
Lord's locking on that Chicago deep dish pizza, boy.
Yeah. So somewhere along the line, somebody decided to promote this as a native Chicagoans'
and it works.
Food dream, ecstasy, right?
It works.
And it works. So anybody you talk to now, it's not just in Texas, but across the board, across the nation, it's said that this is the thing. This is the gold standard of pizza, at least in Chicago anyway, which is completely untrue. It's completely untrue. Let me tell you, I'm taking it down a few levels. I'm just going to tell you.
It's still your opinion, though.
Yes, it's my opinion, but I believe this opinion is based on fact. And I can back this up. But in Chicago, you're saying there are places that promote the original home. And it is the home of deep dish pizza, and that's great. But, you know, they're riding the back of this wave of promotion that's been going on. That's why they're saying it.
We need to wrap this up before he really goes off the handle here. He's going to start throwing shit.
It's hard to find good thin crust Chicago pizza down here, or anywhere else for that matter. You gotta search, and you gotta search hard. There's a few places down here that I've had. I'm not going to mention them by name necessarily.
They went paid,
right?
Like Pizza Hut, I got paid.
They went out of business.
Yeah, they did.
Because people are more familiar with deep dish pizza. Oh, I'm going to get a big slice of lots of cheese and this and that.
Thin crust, deep dish. What was the original Chicago pizza? What pizza
what do you
like better?
What do you eat?
Let you know.
Huh?
Tell them to take a chill. Pill.